Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Capricorn, this is what are their true intentions in love. So this is a general reading between you and your person, Capricorn. Yes, it is. Please feel free to switch the story or the energies around. And we're going to get a card on the heart of the matter. And we're doing the spread a little bit different today. We are, yeah, which is kind of cool. So let's get into this. And we're going to look at the heart of the matter, though, which we did last time. But let's see. The remainder of the spread is a little bit different. So let's get into it here. And we're going to pull oracle cards for you and your person. And the heart of the matter between you both is going to be between Capricorn and their person is the Hierophant. Okay. So, you know, the Hierophant here is supposed to be the Pope, right? He is. Or here's the Pope over here. Maybe it's the, you know, but it's supposed to be kind of. And this Hierophant is kind of the all-seeing, right? Like he's kind of like the High Priestess here. Let's see what the Cosmic Tarot has to say, because this guy is very cool. The guy who wrote this deck, Norbert Loesch. I feel like he's some German guy from a long, long time ago. Yeah. So let's look at the Hierophant, though, and see what it has to say, because it is different. And the Hierophant, he doesn't number his cards, though. That's okay. The Hierophant is the number 5. A church leader with his followers celebrates in a temple, meaning intellectual leadership. Yeah. So the Hierophant can be seen as a mentor or a teacher, right? Intellectual leadership, initiation, occult powers. Interesting here, right? Occult powers, but because, you know, that's a whole different conversation about, you know, the Pope, right? If you guys, you know, if you guys think he's a great guy, a lot of people will say that he's actually part of, you know, like an underground movement. But we're not going to discuss that here. Secret knowledge, religion, humility, false guru. Interesting here. So, you know, so it's just really interesting here. Hypocrisy, OMG, theoretical knowledge, hierarchy, and disbelief and distrust. Okay, so you guys you can take it any way you want here, right? The Hierophant sometimes talks about a marriage here. This could be about somebody who has occult powers, and it could be about somebody who's maybe kind of a teacher or somebody with, you know, somebody kind of like leadership. Let's get into it. Let's see what we have for you and your person, Capricorn. I feel like this is going to be an interesting reading, right? And maybe somebody has some occult powers. Maybe one of you guys is, you know, or consulting occult powers. If you're watching this video, you are actually consulting those type of powers, right? But we're over here in a good way. Yeah, we're not turning anybody into a frog, or, you know, no, we're not doing anything like that. Let's see what we have for Capricorn and their person. And we're going to use these cards. I haven't used them very often, much lately. And we have the Quest card. Yeah, this card always comes up in your readings, Capricorn. Okay, and so this card can talk about leadership and kind of somebody who knows a lot, or a guru, even a false guru. But I feel like somebody here is like learning, or like kind of, or tapping into their powers to learn. But this is about a quest, right? Let's get one more card for Capricorn and their person. Service. Okay, the service card is a card of, I feel that it might have came up last time, but the service card is a card of somebody who realizes that they could be in the wrong situation. Somebody who could, you know, maybe have regret, right? Maybe they were already in a perfect situation and they have regret, like, you know, this lady here is, you know, she never worked, and this kind of what this card is about. Somebody who never worked, and they could be regretting their life. Your person might be in a situation, or you are in a situation, where you're like maybe regretting a situation, kind of, and, you know, maybe you realized this really is about somebody who realizes what they already had, what they wanted all along. That is the gist of that card. OMG. Because when you read it, it's like, what? Yeah. So that's what that is. You know, one of you guys could have realized that, you know, the other person is the person that you realized you had all along, like the right person. So let's see what we have, Capricorn, and let's go ahead and cut these cards and look at your current energy, right? Yeah. Took a long time to spit that one out. It did. You guys stay with me. And your energy is the 3 of Swords, the King of Swords, And you want the Knight of Cups, you want a love offer, and you could be fearing, Capricorn, a Piscean. You could be fearing maybe things will always be in limbo. You could here. Somebody looks like they're on a quest because they realize that the person they had all along was you or your person, right? Yeah. And let's get a different deck for your person. This is how we're doing it. Let's see. And these cards have been shuffled, but let's see. Let's get another one. Show me the energy for Capricorn's person. And we have the Emperor, maybe they're Aries, and the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. What they want is the King of Wands. So your person's probably a fire sign, right? And what they are fearing is the Eight of Swords. So there's already a feeling in this reading of somebody being stuck. Like somebody being stuck here and they kind of don't know what to do about the situation, or they don't see a way out. And maybe they have, a solution, and maybe like if I don't take some action, maybe that's the only way out, something like that. So let's get into it here to find out, because the quest card is showing up. Like somebody knows that they better get their ass on a quest to maybe come be with you, or vice versa. Or I feel like that's what this reading is about. I feel like this reading is about somebody who realized who their real love is. Yeah, but I also feel like somebody could be this person. You or your person could be in another union. You have the Three of Swords here right away, Capricorn, all right? Unless you're a heartbreaker, right? You could be, right? Capricorns can be heartbreakers, right? Yeah, dream takers. Yeah, don't mess around with me. Something like that. But, your person has the Three of Pentacles now, Capricorn, right? So let's see what we have for Capricorn and their person. Let's see what we got. And let's look at your energy first. The challenge for them is a passionate, not the challenge, but the root for them, or why it's all happening here, why they're in their energy, is the Ace of Wands. That means they want this, Capricorn, terribly. A passionate new beginning with you, right? Yeah, so let's get a couple more cards here for Capricorn and their person by way of this deck here, right? These two decks I have put together here, and they are fortune-telling cards and Fin de Cycle, and also the Lenormand. Let's see what we got, right? And we have for Capricorn and their person the Tower and the courtship. So the Tower is usually a union or a marriage. Showing up next to the Service card, I feel like your person feels stuck in another union. Or you do. The courtship card is what it is, especially when the Tower is next to the courtship. In other words, there could be, I feel like there's a marriage here and a union both. Or, a relationship or something like that and a marriage. Yeah, they're like opposites kind of, right? Yeah, okay, let's see what else we have. Opposites and similar. Community, somebody has a family. I feel like there's a union right in the middle of a family, a marriage that is kind of mediocre or flat or average or just something without joy. Because for me, your person's on a quest to come be with you. And maybe they're already on a quest. This lady's out in the middle of the, she looks like she's in the middle of the desert, kind of. Well, maybe not, but, kind of the way she's dressed here. But, this is like a Middle Eastern lady here. And, she has her arms out, kind of. And she's on this path here, like she's on a quest. Yeah, interesting. And this, okay, so let's see what else we have for Capricorn and their person and the lilies. So the lilies is usually about a new beginning because it speaks of spring, right? The spring is always about a new beginning. The spring equinox, with the planets and with the seasons, right? And, all these things about, spring. It's also about a calm feeling, like somebody here might really, bring some calmness to somebody else. Let's get another card. And we have the card of the distant horizons. Okay, so this came out in Virgo's reading. Somebody wants to make their dreams come true with somebody. Yeah, big time. Okay, so let's get into the reading. And I feel like this reading is very clear here. Somebody, somebody learned here who they were, who their real person was, like who their real love was. They went through an awakening, or maybe they went through a bad another relationship that was bad, and they're like, wow, why did I leave Capricorn? Or Capricorn, you could be thinking that. So you have the Three of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn. Yeah, interesting. I feel like I mean, this could be betrayal, but I feel like this is heartbreak. Judgment reversed. So I feel like what this is that maybe you made a decision against your person. They might have wanted a rebirth with you, and you said no because of the Three of Swords. There's somebody else involved. I feel like there is somebody else involved. And I just said that right here with these cards. This could be saying you're not having a rebirth with somebody because maybe they broke your heart. Possibly. But I feel like there's third-party energy here. The Queen of Wands. So your person is most likely this fire sign because the Queen and the King are here. And you guys might be this, awesome couple. Right? When you see the same suit. The King of Swords is here. They could be, maybe Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Either that, Capricorn, you're a player. A major player, right? And you have a King of Swords, you have a Queen of Wands, you have all these people, Capricorn. What's up? All right. Stop pulling up your dress or dropping your drawers. I already told you about that, all right? Yeah. Capricorn, you remind me of those women in the 50s. They used to work at the kissing booth. Right? And they used to have that, right? If somebody would walk up, they could give you a kiss on the lips. And you'd make a buck, and you weren't a whore either. Everything has changed so much, I mean, nowadays, you can't even, they don't even want you to touch anybody, right? They want you in fear over this whole situation. Of course they do. They're trying to drag it out. But, yeah, please don't make any comments on that. But my point about it is that now they have, women are showing their butt on their whole butt and touching their private parts in these videos. But they don't have anybody kissing in the booth anymore. I mean, it's such a decline in society, where some people will say it's better. I'm like, what are you nuts? Yeah, it's just wild. They want that, right? Yeah, I wrote a song one time about that, moral conscience in decline. Yeah, how come the children aren't all fine? That's hard for me to sing, you guys, but I'm getting better. I feel like I am. So let's see what we got. Capricorn, you could have all these people. Let's get back to the reading here. So here you are feeling stuck. There's no way out. Your person feels like that too. Eight of Swords. There's no way out. I have fear. I don't see a way out. Right? I feel restricted. I feel like pent, like held down. Kind of feel like a victim. So let's see what else. I feel like, I feel like you're analyzing. You might have made a decision. You could have. You could have made a decision against this person. Look, you got somebody else here. I don't feel like we're going to have this Ace of Pentacles together. I don't feel like you're going to, meet me at the end of the path and, live the rest of your life out with me, something like that. I feel like you're not going to do that. So I feel like you feel really stuck about that. So maybe you're analyzing here. Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords. The World card. Yeah, I feel like you want them to end a situation or you wanted a new cycle with them. Now, maybe there's not third-party energy here, but it kind of looks like there is already. So let's look at, I'm not saying you're in one. I'm saying there's three people here. So take that how for some of you guys, take that how it might resonate. And sometimes, somebody made a comment the other day, the third party is their family. It could be sometimes, right? Maybe, this third party is your mother-in-law, right? Yeah. So if you're ever going to get married to somebody, go meet their mother, you guys. You don't want to get involved in a bad situation. They can ruin your life. I never had a bad mother-in-law. No, I've had two. And my mother-in-law from Venezuela was such an angel. Yeah, God. Okay. So let's see what we have. The Page of Wands. So this is, your current energy here. You're thinking here, am I going to have a new path with this person? That's what you're thinking. You're not on any path with them except, you kind of walked away from them too. I feel like you might have. All right. So the Knight of Cups here, is, and that's what you could be thinking here too. You could be thinking, maybe I have to make my own new world, new cycle, right? You could be thinking that. So what you want is the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Cups reversed. You can want them to make up their mind, their feeble mind here, maybe to, you know, bring you a love offer. You could be no longer confused here. So let's see here though. The Nine of Swords. Okay, so you really worried here, Capricorn. Yeah, really worried. I feel like you got heartbroken by this person. I feel like you're worried they're never going to make a difficult choice, maybe to leave somebody. Maybe you feel like you're an option and they're never going to maybe entirely choose you. They might be in a situation where they're kind of like in a service union. What I mean by that, if your person's in another union, they could be in this service union where they feel like they have to take care of that person or wait on them, or that other person doesn't like pull their weight. That could be happening in this reading. Maybe they have to pay all the bills and take care of the kids, something like that. Okay, so that could be up here with the service card. So here you are worried. Let's see what else you're worried about here. Three of Cups. Yeah, you feel like you're not going to get back together with this person. I feel like you felt really stuck about making a decision to end a cycle with them. OMG. Yeah. Because I feel like you're not going to have a rebirth with them or some type of new beginning. You're never going to have anything solid. The Ace of Pentacles. And the Hangman is what you fear. With the Six of Cups. Okay, this person's from your past. It could be your ex, whatever. But you're afraid here that they're going to be stuck on, you know, maybe stuck and never figure their situation out. I feel like that's it. Because this can talk about being stuck in a union right here. The service card. Yeah, the service card can too. But this tower next to the courtship in the community. I feel like they have a family here. And you feel stuck. They're never really going to like walk away from that. And maybe they're on a quest to do it. But I feel like you know, they could be on a quest here to do that. I haven't looked at their cards yet. So let's see what their cards are. Let's see what else you might be afraid of here. And the Queen of Pentacles. That's you, Capricorn. All right, so let's see. Let's use a different deck for their energy. And they have the Emperor in the recent past. And they have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. And the Fool card. So this is their recent past energy. They could be Aries for sure. And it looks like they were taking steps here. It depends. This Emperor could be somebody who's kind of running the show. This sometimes is somebody who kind of takes steps to create structure or to start a new cycle, things like that. Put things in order for their life. I mean, they might have done this. I'm not sure yet. They have the Fool card, like, you know, they're taking a leap of faith here. And they have the Lovers. They look like they made a choice here. They could have been in this energy, though, but where, you know, maybe you're not trying. It depends. Let's see here with the Three of Pentacles. Let's continue here. We're gonna ace this. And the Three of Pentacles in the Tower is their current energy. I feel like they're in the Tower. I feel like you stopped trying with them. Yeah, you stopped trying with them, Capricorn. You did. You stopped trying and they're in the Tower over it. OMG. Queen of Swords. It could be prompting them to make a decision here. Like, love me or leave me. I feel like that's your energy up here. You're worried here that they're never going to bring you this cup of love. Maybe that they're never going to like make this tough choice to return to you. It could be a hard choice because they're married. And the Ace of Wands is showing up in their challenge. Not their challenge, the root. What's all happening. They have the Knight of Swords. I feel like they have to take some fast action. I feel like by you letting them know here, I'm not down for this third party, whatever they were trying to breadcrumb you with. I feel like with you not down for it, down with it, they're like, oh God, The Two of Wands. I feel like they have to make a choice here. And this person's in love with you, Capricorn. They have the Ace of Wands and you have the Ace of Pentacles. You guys are both in love with each other. Capricorn, I got your number. All right, totally. Let's look at your person's energy. King of Wands and the King of Cups. So these are neither you. This could be the third party you're dealing with. And for some of you guys, it might not be a lover, like it could be another family. I was saying at the beginning of the reading, it could be somebody's mother-in-law, something like that. Right? Well, I mean, that would make them married, but I just feel like there's a third party here for sure. Let's see what else they want. Yeah, I mean, if they're not married to somebody, you know, it could be their family. Yeah, like their own, like siblings and all that, you know, right? Or mother or something like that. Page of Wands, this is what they want. They want a new path themselves. They want to change in direction. The Seven of Wands, but they're really overwhelmed. They're hoping for a new path with you. But that could be, you know, I feel like they want to be with you, but I mean, I feel like for most of you, they want to leave somebody. But they want a new path here. But, you know, new path sometimes means, you know, different things, right? You can. But the Justice card and the Eight of Swords is what they're afraid of. They look like they're afraid of a divorce or a court case. The Star case, Star card, not the Star case. I feel like, you know, they could be Aquarius or Libra here. But I feel like your person is like, I feel like they're afraid they're never going to have justice with you. Yes, if they don't heal the situation with you. I feel like that's it. If I don't bring Capricorn justice, I'm not going to have Capricorn back. And whatever that justice is to you, Capricorn, leave somebody, or maybe just get into a solid union with you. Yeah, we're going to find out all about them in the extended. And they're all super affordable. We're going to look at the underlying energies, how they feel about you, how they're seeing the situation, what's most fundamental to them, Capricorn, actions they're going to take, what they hide, and their true intentions. Thank you so much. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, you guys.